If I could describe Sarah in one word, it would be selfless. She's given up so much of her time with her family and stuff to support everyone else's children throughout many years.
I feel like everyone's probably going to pick this word, but I would choose inspiring. Not only was your choreography extremely inspiring, going to see what you were going to create every day, every week, every year at the year-end recital was always inspiring to watch. But maybe some people don't know that Sarah started X-treme Dance Company as a young mom, which when I was 8, 9, 10 years old, I didn't really appreciate. But now as I approach my journey into motherhood, it's definitely something that's inspiring to me. She saw a need, she had a dream, and she went for it. And that's something that I would like to keep with me throughout my journey into motherhood and also instill in my children.
If I can describe Sarah in one word, it would be brave. And then I think to myself, but I'd also say determined. And the list would go on and on and on. So I don't think you can describe Sarah in just one word. She is one of a kind. There is absolutely no one out there who is Sarah.
If I would describe Sarah in one word, it's very hard. The first word that comes to mind is dedicated, committed.
Yeah, determined. Very determined. When we were at competition and stuff, she was always the person to push us, to our fullest potential. Very quirky. Very quirky and very silly in practice and stuff, yeah. There's a lot of words. It's hard to pick one.
I had been working with one of my friends, and she decided one day that we should dance. So I hadn't danced in years, and then I came in one day and she's like, we start dance like tomorrow. So we went into dance class and it was Sarah's, and so I danced with her for years, and then I had 3 girls and now they all dance with her.
I was doing gymnastics classes at Kingswood up until the age of 8. And my mom had found a brochure on their counter offering dance classes and a dance summer camp. And so my sister and I both did classes there. And then Sarah had decided that she wanted to open her own studio. And so that's how I met her for the first time. And when her studio opened, I was among the first dancers to be an X-treme dancer.
I was dancing on celebrity cruise lines. I had enough and I wanted my feet to be on land. I did not want to move back home to Pennsylvania. I was searching for a new adventure, so I moved to Fredericton, New Brunswick. I did not think I was going to stay there longer than 3 weeks, but I started applying for dance jobs, seeing what would happen, and Sarah emailed me back first. It was an awesome connection just through an email. I knew that I met my best friend. We worked so well together. I loved watching her teach and work with the children. She had so much energy and so much passion in every single class. I was just in awe. The kids treated her like a mom, and she loved those kids like they were her own children.
I was so young that I don't remember the exact interaction that we had, but I do remember instantly being welcomed. She's so just like, hey, like, welcome instantly. Yeah, just feeling at home with her. Plus she put me with the big kids in my first year, so I felt very special.
Yeah.
One of my favorite Sarah stories is when she loves babies. And so when I was pregnant with my third, Paige, she was so excited. And I came to drop Quinn off at dance. I think Paige was like a week old. And Sarah's like, give me your baby. So she, for at least a month, taught several of her dance classes, holding Paige the entire time.
I danced with Sarah from the age of 10 to about 15. And at the height of my dance career, if you will, I was dancing at least, if not more, 16 hours a week. So she was very much a second mom to me. I saw her more than I saw my own dad and my own sister. There were years when I was starting off at the age of 10, 11, where she would come pick me up from school and take me to her house and feed me before we went to dance class, and I would be there for 2 or 3 hours. There was also, I think it was my final year, I was helping out with a junior class, or the really young ones, and my mom and Sarah conspired behind my back to buy me a matching costume so that I would match the 5-6-year-old dancers that I was helping to teach. And they told me I had to wear it on stage. So in the video you just see all of these little children wearing this lime green bodysuit with a giant bow on the front, and then 6-foot tall me wearing the same thing. They thought it was hilarious. Me, not so much.
Because of Sarah, I am a better mom, teacher, and all-around person. All of my patience and calming things that I do in my life are because of Sarah. I loved in Canada watching her be a parent to her children. I loved watching her be in the classroom with her students. She always goes above and beyond, did more than what was expected, and she never looked for a thank you. She just did it because she loves doing that stuff, and I knew that that was the person I wanted to be, and because of her, my family is flourishing. So I love her.
Isabel's first solo when she was, we think around 10 or 11, we can't quite place it, and so to give her more opportunity to dance, we registered her in an extra competition. So we'd done kind of the competitions that X-treme was signed up for, but so we thought, well, no, we'll do this one in St. John as well. And so it required her going by herself, and of course her father and I were with her and such. But Miss Sarah came. Like, she took time. It was a weekend that she was at the studio already teaching. She has her own family, and no, she comes all the way to St. John to watch you. Not only watch, but she was there backstage with you, and like encouraging you, and yeah, and then drives home. Just drives home comes down for one dance to be there for her student, and then you end up getting picked to be in the showdown the final day, or on the next day, and Sarah's like, she's the word that you're going to be in it has to come from Sarah. And so we're texting, and she said, Erica, she made it, she's in, she's got to go. So you were dancing, so we went to the studio, picked her up, and we head down and get there, and Sarah's there again, like there for yeah. Anyway, that was very long, but it's a very special moment. I think it speaks to her as a teacher and just as a parent.
Well, I also kind of had a comp story. They're similar, yeah, I guess, in a way. I had a solo in grade 7, so this was my second solo, and we were competing in Quebec. This was with the whole studio, and I came off stage, and she was just like bawling her eyes out. So I was like, Sarah, what's up? How did I do? And she's like, you did amazing. She was having a discussion with her friend backstage who said, Sarah, is that your dancer? And she's like, yes. She looks exactly like you did when you were her age. And she just cried, and then I cried. And it was very touching, especially when it's like someone you look up to so much. I was so young, and she was someone I wanted to be. and hearing that I was like her was just, yeah.
So the impact Sarah has had on my life is she's one of my best friends, and on my family she has instilled her passion for dance in all three of my girls. They have adopted her drive and love and passion for it, and she has taught them the hard work and dedication it takes to achieve your goals, but never let them forget how fun it is to reach them.
Dance and music are still very much a big part of my life, even though it's been more than a decade since I last danced. I can't go through a day without listening to music, and dance parties are definitely something I want to do with my children, and I hope music is a big part of their life as it was with mine. I definitely hope that they'll enjoy dance as much as I did, but if not, that's okay. I've always kind of hoped that Miss Sarah would teach my children at dance class. Unfortunately, she's since retired from the business, but she's definitely left a legacy at the studio that will be around for many, many years. And it's just incredible what she started at such a young age. She was about my age when she started being a young mom, and just her whole story is so inspiring, and that stays with me, and I hope it stays with everyone she's come into contact with, and I'm sure it does.
She's had an impact on my life in probably every single way possible. Definitely dance-wise. I mean, dance is like my whole passion now, and she started that, definitely. But she taught me to always believe in myself, you know, just go out and do the best I can. And I was never always proud of myself, but she was always proud of me. So that always just taught me to, I don't know, keep going, keep being proud, self-confidence, a lot of life skills. Community, she's always welcomed everyone to be at X-treme. No matter where you came from before or if you quit somewhere, like she was just always there, always welcoming.
Hey Sarah, congratulations. No one else deserves this award more than you. You have put your heart and soul into the dance community for years. You could win this award every day for the rest of your life, and it would still fall short for how proud we are of you as a person, a friend, and a mentor.
You know, it's like going out with a bang, baby. She, like I've said, is one of a kind. I am so proud of you, Sarah. I love you. You are the most amazing person I have ever met. I am so blessed that you are in my life. The community is so blessed that you are a part of it. You have brought joy, love, and a safe place for other students to come and enjoy something. And everything you did out of love. You didn't look for anything of a thank you. You didn't need any recognition. You just did it because that's the person you are. So I say, going out with a bang. Congratulations, my friend. I love you, and there is no one else more deserving of this than you.
Congratulations. I don't know anyone in my life that would fit that description any better than you do. You've definitely left a legacy here in Fredericton, I think in New Brunswick, even probably the Maritimes. You changed the style of dance that was taught in Fredericton for sure. You always had creative ideas, coming up with new things, trying this, trying that. Oh, that doesn't work, well, we'll try this. And it was just really inspiring to be around you, even though it was such a short part of my life. I think you and I have kept in touch since then, and you'll always be like a second mom to me, as I'm sure you are with many people that you've come into contact with at the studio. So huge congratulations. It's extremely well deserved, and I wish you all the best.
Kara, Miss Sarah, there is nobody more deserving. We are so incredibly grateful to have had you as part of our life and to have had such an influence on our daughter. now take time for you, for your family. We love you, and like I said before, we'll see you soon. Yeah.
Congratulations, Sarah, you did it. I'm not surprised because I don't know, I think back on like the day-long, like the days you would spend here for like recital and all the work you put into everything, and it pays off. It always does. So very proud of you. And yeah, we love you.